That is the Peace Bridge. North Korea on the other side.
No picture. No picture, please. You are not allowed. Sir? Sir? No.
Hello. 안녕하세요. Okay, so there's this guy named Kim Jong-un. He's been threatening South Korea for quite some time, ever since I've been in Korea. And it's quite shocking to see that a lot of local Koreans, including the expat community, aren't really surprised and no one is panicking whatsoever. So what do you think? Why are Koreans not panicking at all?
We're surprised first time, but 익숙해졌어요. We're used to it, actually. Yeah. And it doesn't feel real. 실감이 안 나는 게 있다고 해야 되나?
Oh, okay. So we're used to it every year. Every year this happens, but this year is a little bit more tense, right? A little more scary. 한국말 뭐예요? A little more scary.
좀 더 강하게 나온다고 해야 되나?
Whew. But we're okay.
Yeah, we're used to it, and every year it happens every year.
It happens every year. And the second question, my family back home wants to know: should I pack up my bags and leave? Should I leave South Korea?
It's your choice, but you'll be okay, I think. Yeah.
See, I'll be okay, Mom. Okay, I'm a man. I'll be okay. 한국말로. I'll be okay.
괜찮아요?
괜찮아요. 나는 괜찮아요. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it. Thank you for calming me down. I was worried. I was crying. I was eating my cereal and I spilled the whole milk all over the counter. And I'm okay. Okay, so I'm glad you guys had a first-hand experience in terms of what's going on in South Korea. Earlier, I went to school. Pretty normal day. The rest of the video will highlight my North Korean border trip, and I'll also explain my thoughts about the entire matter as a whole. Okay? See you later.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And while we're on the topic of media hype, you ever wonder why the media has failed to find footage of the Korean locals and expat communities frantically trying to leave the country or panic-stricken, huh? You ever wonder why you haven't seen footage of that? I do have one little fella that won't allow me to leave South Korea. WWE move just had me go to sleep, Wilkine, go to sleep.
KTX has really come a long way.
Please show on this the photo page.
Passport or ARC?
Passport. Passport.
I like his clothes.
Look like you're enjoying that.
No, we got a new one now.
Because North Korea, a completely different country, by the way, since the 1950s, has been threatening the South for quite a long time. So much so that even the expat community have grown numb to it. In Seoul, just kilometers away from North Korea, they barely respond to the threats, to the provocations. We all know Aesop's fable. You know the boy should never cry wolf. Once you cry wolf enough, people just won't believe you.
Take a photo. Absolutely don't. Because if we take a photo in a bus, it would be as if it doesn't have any lock, it would be as they grab and then erase your photo. Down the DMZ zone area. Okay, southern part of the DMZ over your house. We are going down the tunnel.
Here's 435 meters, but we can explore only 265 meters.
Why? Why not all the way?
They block it. Because before, you believe or not, before actually it was the US the civilian, and then he want us to go to the North Korea through this here. Yeah, so sometimes it can happen. And even if it's it's just South Korea, no money, no house, no family, they want to go to the North Korea because if you go there, he gotta be a hero. Yeah. So the blockade here, 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go down. It's very 11 degrees, 305 there. And then we're gonna explore 265, and then there is a window. Through the window you cannot see, and there's the door. Okay, let's explore 265, and then
We're getting more responses from abroad than here. And it's been like that since 2010, since I got here. But the provocations has been going on for years before I got here. And just to let you know, I arrived to Korea shortly after the Haitian earthquake in 2010. Luckily, none of my family members in Haiti were hurt. And then a year later, the Japanese tsunami. And now I'm dealing with this. I just want to eat my cereal in peace. And I don't want to blame things on the media. Of course, the media is just doing their job. You're watching YouTube right now, right? I'm doing my job in a sense to inform you about the ground experience in South Korea. So, but I do also want to make the connection with you in regards to what's reality and what is just media-driven propaganda. And this propaganda is stemming from North Korea, and a lot of Koreans say, well, it's their way to lure more aid from the international community. And in terms of the international news circuits, it's their way of making more money off of this news, regardless of a lot of other things that are going on in the world that is completely being ignored by this crisis. Along with our safety in Korea, there is a genuine investment that we've had in this country, that it's an attachment that a lot of people in the expat community has built, and it's very difficult to just up and leave. Of course, there are a lot of expats, foreigners if you will, that have horrible experiences in South Korea. It's very difficult to really assimilate to a homogeneous country. But on the other hand, there are a lot of foreigners, expats if you will, that have wonderful experiences. And I'm a part of that wonderful experienced group. It's very difficult to leave when you're settled in this country. First of all, as an American, let me explain to you, I have health care. Okay, I have a steady employment. I have disposable income. As an artist, I have a lot of freedom and a lot of time and a lot of material to really work on. So it's quite difficult to just leave. That's been the hardest bullet to swallow, or hardest missile to swallow. Most of us have options. Either to go back home to our home country, settle in South Korea, or proceed with our wanderlusting ways to another country. For me, I do plan on leaving next year, but it's going to be a difficult process to get used to. You've made long-lasting friends. Most have gone away, and you do kind of get a little flustered by it all. my mom called. She's like, Wilkine, are you okay? Or, you know, with her Haitian accent. Ou parle mal? Vin la cara, kunya. Come home now. But I think my mother, she trusts my judgment. To be practical, I just hope that we have the luxury of time to leave the country. I hope that the U.S. Embassy can contact us in a efficient manner. Get that message to us so we can depart. We can leave the country safely. Hopefully we have the luxury of time. And with that said, I truly hope diplomacy solves the matter. But to be honest, man, these threats are gonna continue going. It's been 50 years. Every year there's a threat. Every year. So I highly doubt a bankrupt country can truly live up to their word. You know, I find it quite ridiculous that we hold them up in face value, considering that America is, you know, and I don't want to sound like America, woo-hoo! I don't want to sound like that, overly proud or anything, but from the military standpoint, Japan and pressures from China, we do hope that China can some way step in. I doubt things will happen, and a lot of people do as well. So hold your horses, man, okay? All of this warmongering needs to stop because it's only adding nuclear fuel to the fire. Okay? All right. 네, 안녕. Oh.